I'm calling the attentions of every international FOL monetaries, international MLOL monetaries and mortgagers, and sub-name as FOLMX as Fatima Olazardi Mahmoud Hamid. My sub-total name Bahrain Doco names as Fatima Olazardi Mahmoud Hamid, which has a multiple case the Ministry of Justice diplomatic area and forwarded it into National Department Law in is Wisrafa Anainia here in Cemetery Rafa. I'm calling the attentions of head directors of Ministry of Justice and uh, administrative of Ministry of Justice lawyers along all administrative finance programmers, and most calling the attention of International Bahrain Ministry of Monetaries Bank Finance Bahrain and the Ministry of Central Bank Monetaries International, as well as the Finance Monetaries Ministry of Japan Jambuja Air Shipments Cargo. Connect concerns my topic about my wants Manhattan and wants Japan Jambuja. Whoever responsible to this Japan Jambuja ships my wants pertain my wants 77 billion pounds and euro. I'm calling the attention also of Queen Elizabeth with families who has concerns and responsible to this my wants Manhattan Japan Jambuja. I'm calling the attention of those concerned and aware responsible about my Manhattan, like Engineer Hill along with the Manhattan Estates, Manhattan Empire Director, Head Finance in the Philippines, and connect other countries like America, Great Britain, Russia, and German, and Asian countries. I'm calling their attention that it's about time that you will attend me because no more time left, and until now not just my one Manhattan and my one Japan Jambuja are the main topic here. The subject also is that regarding about my topic about my FOL name as Fatima Olazardi, international usage and care and multiply and monitors and the usage of my multi-name Sarama, all by the main programmers and main administrative who are just using my multi-names Sarama usage my multi-names and Sarama my husband and my children summon them and collecting their every money daily from their father Rashid Muhammad Badir Ahmadi 1994 start of that year, and then continue to my son Yusef Rashid Muhammad Badir Ahmadi in 2007 2009 together with me when I reported that their father, my ex-husband, are abandoning us, and I cannot carry on because I've been mental, and right away when I get out from mental, I go straight to the Ministry of Justice and complain and I let them record that my ex-husband Rashid has been abandoning us since 1991 of his Hukuma Kardashians. Enemies, opponents are Indian, Sri Lankan, and Bahraini, Iranian, um, neighborhood Gravia, Manama, of my 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 brother-in-law. Put up his space, his throne, or his Jannah in the heaven. And now I'm calling the attention of all these people concerned, the monetaries handlers responsible to assess me and to grant me my multi-names usage Sarama by the every whole world Ministry Finance mal programmers finance. So now I'm calling the attention of all those directorate head directors of Ministry of Justice and Ministry of Finance and Central Bank of Bahrain and International, because when you say Bahrain means it's like a united, it's international country. So all nationals are here concerns in my case. My record in the Ministry of Justice Mahakama files demands money through the uses of my multiple names, my birth and marriage of children, money, so and collect, and it's written there the Ministry of Justice MLOL as Fatima Olazarti Mahmoud Ahmed, while it is MLOL as just abbreviation of my Maria Liza Ortiz Lazarti, my birth and marriage name, as well as my children's name, Fatima Olazarti as a mother, as my another name as a mother of my children, my name in the birth certificate, Salmania Fatima Olazarti. The titles of my property in Ramson, Montalban, Rizal, Philippines, and the uses recorded, tax VAT that create and program by my father Jesus Bormelizarti, a secret agent intelligence, my dad. Until now, there is no return for me, no credit, and that is, it's almost ruined the whole world and killed a lot of my family who are depending for all this wealth for the ones, at least out of the one Manhattan and one Japan Jambuja, they will assess me the international Bahrain and Philippine monetaries and America as well and Great Britain. Like Queen Elizabeth, they are responsible for my one Japan Jambuja air shipment cargo, and Japan also. They are they are responsible for this. But until now, we have no assessment. I'm calling the attention because we are very miserable. We need help. I need to transfer. We need to transfer into any of my recorded states or properties, like a mansion, like three palace, 3 times 3 palace, even just one palace for me and my children and their father, and 8 mansion out of 8 times 8, and 8 building flats out of 8 times 8 building flats, and a shop and mall, 3 mall, and a hotel out of Rami Ilo hotels, 8 hotels out of 8 times 8 hotels. This is all recorded in according to my regard to my multi names and through my own Manhattan and my own Japan Jambuja that usage and built by and managed by Engineer Hill along the director of the Manhattan Empire Estate. And here next, my own Japan Jambuja, that I don't know if it's true that Queen Elizabeth are responsible who monetize with his whole family and with the grandchildren. I'm asking from them help, so they must help me finance. At least we need just money. Here the topic here subject is most important, money. When I have a money, I don't need to settle in this country. We don't need also to acquire a properties or estates. At least when I have the money, I can invest in other country, or we can travel, we can roam. I don't need to acquire a properties. Look, my house, this one, I'm the one who paid this, updated the payment monthly from 2004. Then I released the title of this house in Hajjat Rafa 1627 house. I released the title of this in 2009 when Sheikh Isa, the father of King Hamad, and a brother of Sheikh Khalifa, the Prime Minister. I released this. I claim the title when Shah Isa died in 2009, because that's the rules of the, it's an heritage, customs of monarchy, like the Arab countries, that when there's a leader, ruler die, or a president, they will give, 90% to 70%, 90% of um those um accurate, active payer of the loans from the Ministry of Housing or Permiso Bank. If you are an active payer, you can come over and you can get your title by just 5% payment, like this. So at that time, I'm very active. I'm working 8 hours to a company as a cashier. I'm working sidelines sometimes, and I'm busy with the children the same time. At home, they are 6 since they are small. So I managed to fast. I go to the Minister of Finance, the Minister of Bank, and I told them that I heard in the news, television news, um, that you are calling the active payer of those who has a loan money, or house or a lot. So I come over, so I want to claim the titles, because I'm an active payer, me, and sometimes my ex-husband. So they said okay. I said how much I will pay remaining from the, out of remaining balance. You will deduct the, you will compute the 90% discount out of the death of our ruler, of the president of Sheikh Khalifa, of Sheikh Isa Jamal Khalifa. So they computed, and they said okay, you can pay this amount and we will arrange the title. So okay, I pay, they arrange the title, they arrange the payment, the whole total out of 90%, you know. Then I paid it, I full paid it by myself. And then they called my ex-husband. They didn't um, trusted me. They didn't hand me over the title. They called my ex-husband, they called Rashid, and they hand over the title to Rashid. But the title is at home now, right now it's at home. Yani, this title supposed to be in my name and his name, but it goes to his name. So that is what it's okay. So it doesn't matter, because all of my money of my multiple names and the incomes of tax from 1994 being collected by the Ministry of Justice Community Judge Manama, and all those community maintenance laborer, they're collecting my ex-husband, and also they continue to my children, my eldest son, my second daughter, and my third son, and my fourth son, and my fifth, and my sixth son. They're collecting even their baon, their allowance for the food. They're collecting. The most is my eldest son. They're collecting their daily money, the daily money of my son, out of my behalf. I think like this. It's not so clear, but the every daily money in my eldest Alba son Yusef collect, pick up by all this laborer maintenance community national law, all of their uh, guards and their maintenance laborers by out of community law justice and national law justice department. They're sending all this police, even the police, CIA, and all laborers, all maintenance of the Ministry of Justice. They are collecting my ex-husband from 1994. Then they continue to my eldest son Alba, and then they continue also to my daughter BISB banker, and then continue to my Asri son Muhammad, and then they continue to my Babko son from MTZ, Zine Company, Orion, then up to now to Alibaba Po Company as a supervisor. Now, they're collecting, avoiding my children like my ex-husband. So here the justice, why I demand recorded with the administrator of the Ministry of Justice National Department Law. I managed to let them record my demands out of my multi-names, Rama usages by international administrative, admiralties, navals, marines, governors, congress, chairmans, and whole politicians. And at the other side, the private sectors, companies also, they are also using and pulling and claiming through my multi-names, out of my multi-names. So here I'm asking the justice now because I need help. I cannot do anything. I'm not able to, I'm unable to claim, I am unable to go online. Our record of Mahakama, Bahrain and Philippine Barangay Naris, all recorded in detail that me as Fatima Lazarte Mahmoud Hamid as MLOL, as birth and marriage, name as daughter of Jesus Lazarte, daughter of Consortia, I'm so sorry, recorded this, and we are the ministry, whole ministry, directorate of the head finance, we are authoritating her to claim any of the above mentioned properties and money out of 999 trillion. See? And then out of this estate, palace, mansion, any kind of property she desire, she can claim through them, through the finance, Minister of Finance, and through the monetary bank. By the support of course of jurors of our monarchia. And then money out of her one Japan Jambuja she can claim from this bank or from the monetary bank or etc. Like this. This is supposed the papers that the judge and the admin of the Ministry of Justice National Law Department, they will grant me this letter note so that I will not be scared. I want to transfer to a place like a building plot. I'd like to transfer my children. We transfer all because this house very rotten. Look at it. This is embarrassing house, and it's very rotten inside now. Only the sala I'm maintaining the cleanliness. But the other side very rotten, very scary. Now this is what I'm asking from the admin and translator and judge of the National Law Department to grant me this letter authoritating me that me as a multiple name as well as MLOL as etc. we granting her, authorate her to claim in this place, in this bank, in this, and she is authorized to claim or to acquire or to transfer into a palace which one she desires, she like, and she can get any mansion she can acquire also, and she can acquire a hotel out of 8 times 8, and then she can acquire a building flats and a mall and a bank like this. And then if there is still nothing like a big amount out of 7 billion, even just a 99 million portion partial money, she can temporarily provisionally get the allotment recorded as 2,000 dinar per head over here family 8 DR, me, my ex-husband, my 6 children, every one of us 2,000 dinars our allotment monthly from the 2007 of my record in the Mahakama. and 2000 from 2007, 2008, 2009 record of my begging them allotment and help because of my situation from 1986 until now nothing. I don't know how to speak properly English. I'm calling the attention of King Hamad or Sheikh Hamad bin Salman Al Khalifa, the ruler of Bahrain, and I'm calling the attention of Sheikh Khalifa, the Prime Minister of Bahrain, and I'm calling Sheikh Salman as the the crown prince, and calling the attention of the foreign affairs director, and calling the attention of head Ministry of Monetaries Bank to grant me money, me personally, me and my children, my eldest son, and then later they can give my ex-husband, because from how many years since 1994, uh, the collectors of my trucks, of his trucks, they in 2010, 2011, they arranged for my ex-husband allotment monthly, weekly 500, monthly 2,000, and it's being claimed collected by everybody, laborers of community department law guards. They're the one collecting it. We didn't care to give it to me or to fix the karab house. Until now, continuously, we have nobody, no allotment, no anything, no help, no arrangement. That's why I'm calling the attention of all those head director of Ministry of Finance and Ministry of Monetaries Bank to help me now to get a big amount out of my monetaries, out of my multi-names usage by the Monetaries International through my one Manhattan and Japan Jambucha. Inshallah, I don't know. This you have to attend me now. I don't know. So something there is something, I don't know, because I want to go home to Philippines, because I don't know. I have to arrange my rotten property there. I have to get rid of my subdivision to home, to door only there. I have, if it is yani, and then I have to get rid of it. I have to sell it by any amount can do, so that it can buy me a transportation business like an FX, so that it can have an income and build the Ratin Gamson and build the Saba. I do not know, inshallah, but I need the responsible, the mas'ul, who are handling all of my names and collecting and claiming all of my multi names. If they are exist, they must come over to me and they will grant me all any of my complaints, my multi names. Inshallah. I'm Laway Lazarte nga pala. My nickname is Laway, as Laway means ugly duckling. But my birth and marriage, my birth name is Maria Liza Ortiz Lazarte, as MLOL. They're recorded in the Ministry of Justice, BD 999 trillion as MLOL, as Fatima o Lazarte Mahmudamid, along properties recorded in my papers, and along the Wonja Panjambuja also recorded in our Mahakama files with me and my eldest son Yusef Alba. And allotment also is recorded there. Inshallah ya Rab. This is all not only me has this record files, even the expatriates, all of the aliens, all of the foreigners who live in Bahrain, all of them also the same with me. So I'm sharing all this, my one Manhattan, my one Japan Jambuja with them, even with the UN, with the EU, with the ministers cabinet, with the president, with the governors, with the Congress, with the senates. Most especially I'm sharing it and offering this to Queen Elizabeth to manage and handle the money to monetize for and give me and Americans Congress governors and senates and all those connect like the actors, singers, and liaisons and license and golfer families and seamen. And my dad is also from Lazarte clans, Borneo and Lazarte clans, and Gingunan and Amistoso clans and Ortiz clans. I'm offering to them also all of this, and to the sports world. Sports link also has a portion for this, also for all monarchy, all king around the world and all president. I'm offering to them also the portion. They has a portion for all of this ones. Manhattan, Japan. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. I'm Fatima Rizal Mamatan. Syariatin